well, I must give props to Volks because they're holding the line on price. If they were going with market rates for yen to dollar conversion, it would be a lot more expensive. So people patronize Volks USA, please, please, please. And yeah, it is kind of an artisanal process, even though a lot of it's done. It's not quite as labor intensive as making resin dolls, but it is somewhat labor intensive. Okay, Volks Dollfie Dream. Currently the DD2, which has been out since 2004, am I right?
I don't know the exact dates. I started collecting, I believe, in 2006.
Okay.
And the twos were out at that time.
But that's being phased out in favor of the new DD3.
Yes.
And that's an example right there. There is a variant of Dollfie Dream 2 called Dollfie Dream Dynamite, out for the past couple of years. They're kind of more exaggerated, more cartoony, va-va-voom kind of body. And here's Obitsu and Dollfie Dream compared. That's a Dollfie Dream Dynamite, as you can see, very cartoony looking body. DD2, Obitsu 60 centimeter, Obitsu 50 centimeter, Obitsu 48 centimeter. I believe that the dolls that were on the table being assembled, I believe that's their 40 centimeter. And I believe that's their full set girl, Alice, if I'm not mistaken. And I actually have a Dollfie Dream version 1. I wanted one so I could have it in the collection. This is Namiko in a bikini, and this is Sarge in a bikini. And as you can see, the arch of the back is kind of severe in version 1, and it's not as severe in Dollfie Dream 2. And like I said, she's partially strung. This is DDIF. And there's my 3 adult females. I have 5 dolls in all. And there's my mini Dollfie Dream Namiko. And she is the only doll that I paid full price on. Yes, and you actually, I'm sure you recall my coming over to pick up her parts. Yeah, Bailey.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm over here.
Yes. Yeah, you remember I picked her up?
I do.
And the face-up was done by the incredible Biff. And yeah, I love Namiko. And the MDD body is close to the same height as a Volks MSD, but it looks more like a 1/3 scale little girl than a 1/4 scale teen or adult. MDD does not have a continuous armature. It's like parts fit into parts, fit into parts, fit into parts. Dollfie Dream's sister, which is coming out real soon here, but has been out for a little while in Japan, that also has a full locking armature like DD2, DD3, and DDDY, and Obitsu. Okay, currently the Dollfie Dream 3 body is only available on certain licensed dolls, but it's coming as a base body and as the basis for the version 2 image character sets, Yukino version 2 and Aoi version 2. I love the new Aoi face-up. It's lovely. She doesn't look as pissed off. I kind of think they made Yukino look a little bit sadder than she did in version 1, so I'm so glad to have the version 1 face-up. She's beautiful. According to some reports, now this is another thing you can correct me on if I'm wrong here. DD3 and DDS will be available as parts that you assemble yourself. It's like, it'd be segments like the arms and the legs and the torso and whatnot. And, you know, that will certainly make saving up less arduous. You can get her one segment of the body at a time. Am I right on this?
Yeah, the DD sister body is going to be available as parts, but there hasn't been any
Okay. So right now it's just DDS, but it may happen with DD3. I love the fact that parts are going to be available now, because parts for Dollfie Dream were kind of hard. You know, you kind of had to have a boneyard if you needed to repair something or completely replace the body. And there's, oh yes, right here.
Oh, yeah.
This is the doll that's out now, or it was out recently.
That's Sakuya.
That's
Yeah.
Sakuya.
Yeah. She doesn't have her knives with it.
Yes. Well, they would have had to piece bond them if, yeah. And here's Dollfie Dream 2 compared to Dollfie Dream Sister. As you can see, Dollfie Dream 2 is slightly taller. The whole idea of Dollfie Dream Sister is that she's a little sister. And, you know, as you can see, it's got different looks to the joints. Although what you're seeing here, they're in protective suits here. And we'll talk a little bit more about protective suits.
Oh, Michelle, I've got a couple of sisters also. Mm-hmm. One thing I've noticed with dressing them, because Dollfie Dream Sister is approximately 50.5 centimeters as opposed to Dollfie Dream, which is 58 centimeters.
58, yes.
Is I was worried about doll clothes. What would they fit? Would they fit in SD size clothes or MSD size clothes? And with my observation with my two Dollfie Dream Sisters is they will fit into SD clothes. It's the legs that are not quite as long. That's where they lose the height.
Right.
The torso itself is basically the same, but you notice on the Dollfie Dreams there how leggy they are.
Yes,
on
yes.
On the
Obitsu
Dollfie
is also the
Sisters
same.
are a little bit more compact.
Okay. If you prefer the DD2 body to the DD3 body, there are plenty left at the Volks store in Torrance, but you'd better get a move on, because once they're gone, they're gone. And DD3 is currently only available in white skin for the upcoming Saber Alter re-release. DD3 and DDS will likely come out in normal skin only to start. There have been white skin licensed MDDs and DDDYs, but no basic body MDD or DDDY box releases in white skin. Volks Dollfie Dream white skin is paper white. You know, we're talking about unreal vampire white. Normal is similar to Obitsu white skin. Obitsu normal is ruddier than white skin. Obitsu, they have dolls that range from 11 centimeter tall to 150 centimeter tall. Beginning at 40 centimeter, they have the familiar Asian vinyl armature doll structure. Their largest production doll is a 65 centimeter female and a 65 centimeter male. Yes, Obitsu makes male dolls too. And yes, they do have a lot of sizes, as you can see. This is, and we don't even have the 11 centimeter in here. And there's the 150 centimeter, which was put on this display at Winter One Fest last January or February. They're almost 5 feet tall. Yes, they went there.
They actually have them at their stores in Japan on display too.
Oh, sweet, sweet. And as a proof of concept doll right now, Otaku no Podcast did an interview with Mari-san, who is the Maki-san, who is the heir apparent to the Obitsu Empire. She's daughter of Obitsu Saburo, who you saw in the clip. And she says that they may actually make a limited release of this doll, which is incredible. And on the opposite end of the scale, Bitty Bitsus, 11 centimeter. They're a gateway drug into the vinyl universe. Okay, if you got sticker shock on the big dolls, you can get away with one of these for about 50 bucks. These are lovely. This is a doll that I actually faced up myself, and she's a good conscience. And I took a head that was originally on a 27 centimeter and used that for Demona here, who is a bad conscience.
The 1/6 scales are reasonable too.
Yes, yes, the 1/6
Those are-
scales are about the same price. This isn't a 1/6 scale of this. Okay, Anne-Marie at the Junkie Spot would be more than happy to hook you up. They'll be happy to hook me up if I decide to make more of these. They can wear Kelly clothes from Mattel. That's where these two outfits are from. So dressing them is cheap too. Go on eBay, you can find all kinds of stuff. You might find a lot of stuff in pink, unfortunately, but I'm sure you can, with a little bit of hunting, you can find some cool stuff because I like these that I found. My Obitsu guy, see right there, that's Z. And before, when I got him, he had been partially modded. He had a male chest, but the stock abdominal piece. It's a two-part, so that's the torso part, and that was stock. And as you can see, it's kind of nipped in, kind of girly. Then what I did was I went to a place in, on the internet called Parabox. They're in Tokyo, and they sold me a 55-centimeter boy abdomen piece, and it was a very simple swap, and afterwards he looks more like a manly guy. And there's my Fantastic Four, which is now a Furious 5. Caring for your dog. Most dirt and whatnot can be scrubbed off your dog with water and a magic eraser. Magic erasers are like a boon from the heavens for us. Alcohol is also good for other types of dirt. However, stains are a different story altogether. Prevention is easier than cure in that situation. Okay, stain prevention. This is a bodysuit that was made for me by Beach Girl Nikita. And as you can see, it covers just about everything. Arms, legs, all the way down to the feet. What's nice about this particular kind of fabric, and I hope she starts making them again in this matte lycra, because it looks like a long sleeve t-shirt from the top, and it looks like socks from the bottom. And this is a little bit fancier version of that, and I've got a project that I'm going to be working on, and I wanted to come up with something that looked like chainmail. There you go. And, well, it's not white. Okay, well, it's white on the inside, and that's what counts. Okay. Cool Cat is also, it also makes sturdy garments like this. Volks has a body stocking, but some stains can go through it's like nylons. It's like nylons, but it's good. They're good, and they're pretty. And I have this one dress for her, and the little ruffle at the top shows through in just the right places. That's what I put underneath that particular dress because it's so nice. Store your doll wearing the protective garment, or naked and wrapped in some sort of non-staining cloth or bubble wrap. When you go looking for clothes for these,